everybody? You are now tuned in to another episode of Revolt, the Roundup with me, Ivy Rivera, and my guy, Lowkey.
What it do, Ivy? What's going on?
Week alert.
Yes, I had to change up the outfit. I had to spruce up the outfit, okay?
You went shopping for today's episode.
I went shopping in my closet. And I don't have much, so this is what I found.
I was expecting a new wall.
No.
I guess we're just keeping the same energy.
No, we're gonna have a different wall next week. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We're gonna change up the energy. We're gonna have a different wall next week.
Heard you. But for everybody that's now tuning in, if you're new to the show, this is a show where we break down all the newest releases, well, as much as we can, give you some unsigned hype just to put on your radar. And we also have some special guests. And today we have Mozzie coming in later. But for now, we're going to put you on to all the newest releases. I don't know who starts right now. It's a lot of shockers.
It's a lot of surprise releases and surprise remixes and surprise deluxe tracks and
just
surprise. Yeah, and I feel like that's what the show is for us to, when you wake up and see everything, you get commentary and we can lead you in the right direction. So we've had new releases from Drake, Ace Hood, Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion, and Mozzie dropped a new project, so we're gonna get to some of that. But as always, ladies take jurisdiction in every part of our lives. So Ivy
I like
Rivera.
when you introduce me as the one with the musical ear.
Okay, the one with the musical ear today will lead off the train of new music, and I know where she's going with this selection. But, ladies first, so I'll let her intro.
Yes. So, as you seen last week, we had the guy Fivio Foreign celebrating his album release with us, and it was great. But he had another trick up his sleeve, and it featured Drake.
Uh-oh.
And Sosa Geek.
Yes, Sosa Geek.
His name. Sosa Geek. And when I say everybody in quarantine is about to really be on demon time,
let's get it.
Wow.
Let's get it.
I just gotta play. I don't want to talk no more.
Let's get into it.
Like what?
Jeez. Like what for real?
Yeah. 66666. Yeah. Favi, Sosa, viral, movie. I'm in this bitch with the wooski. Ball in the summer like Julie. Champagne got me loopy. Glizzy Bob looking groovy. All the demons looking moody. Skirt round there in your ends. Host outside on 10. Not like them. Make men lean out bends. That's how men get blamed. You and your friends. This Hermes from Runway. This ain't Ralph Lauren. Tell them again. Love her way back when. Drunk so I typed your 10. But don't hit send. Send some bread to the pen. All my G's are blessed. We checking for them. Whole lot of charges laid to this day. No confessions for them. Man really feel no ways. These men ways. No progression for them. Think you're bad, just wait. Who get 8 and that's just lessons for them. Sosa, Favi, looking like Katie and Kyrie. My TD bank is on what? My TD bank is on Kylie. Tribeca in the lobby. All these niggas getting dodgy. When we see them, it's a body. Favi, Sosa, viral, movie. I'm in this bitch with the wooski. Ball in the summer like Julie. Champagne got me loopy. Glizzy Bob looking groovy. All the demons looking moody. Hey, move, get out the way, long bitch. Say you won't think you shut your face. Lace, sleep place. Yeah, if you're a gangster, then you gotta relate. You gotta fix you can't mistake.
Okay. I just want to say,
yeah,
I applaud Drake for finding artists and jumping on remixes to really blow them out the water. He has a history of doing that.
Yes,
with a lot of artists.
And I don't, and to piggyback on your point, I don't like when people, me and Young Guru were talking about this on my IG Live last week about people calling him a culture vulture. And I think, as an artist, especially in hip hop and R&B, you find other cultures and genres to incorporate into your music. And, pop has done that, country has done that, rock has done that. They have infused us into their to their culture. So we don't call them culture vultures. You know, it's an expansion on creativity. It's an expansion on knowledge. So Drake is the forefront man of doing that in our culture. So, you know, whether it's Afro beats, whether it's reggae, whether it's drill, whether it's R&B, whatever the case is, this man is very, very specific on how he does it. And he did it very, very well with Fivio, with that drill culture.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's all about just exploring your range as an artist. And, you know, it'd be big hater vibes to say that every time Drake experimented with a new sound that it didn't succeed, because it didn't. You gotta give him that. And shout out to Bobby for getting that on his back. That's an amazing, like,
it's a crazy look.
As an artist.
Yeah, I mean, 800 BC out last week, and now he's on Drake's new surprise project. Like that's
top of the world right now.
I know he's dancing in his space like he was last week.
In his space, we got room.
Yeah, I know he's dancing over there. So, you know, big shout out to Favi. But, you know, surprises out the bag. You know, Drake released a new project tonight called Dark Lane Demo Tapes, and it's on all your streaming services. He also announced, when he announced this project, that the official album is coming summer 2020, even though we don't have one.
We don't.
Drake is still taking advantage. We're going to still be doing a roundup, I'll tell you that much.
That's a fact.
I'll tell you that goddamn much. But yeah, let me get to my pick. You know, we haven't heard from this young man in a minute. He's back with a new single, another surprise single. His name is YG, and he previewed it on his Instagram earlier this week, and it sounded pretty Demon Time-ish. But this one is called Laugh Now, Cry Later. Your first time hearing it. Maybe your first time hearing it right here on the Roundup with Ivy and Lowkey. So let's get to it.
Look, laugh now, cry later, do self-fake. I'm in the lemon, do slide, say nothing major. Every day straight faded, I don't do chases. They straight in my house, it's fucking hate. Mama on the phone like gotta be safe. Granny on three-way, running saying praise. Kissing on my little babies, gotta see him later. The devil ain't a lie, he'll fucking me. Hey, baby got a heart, but we leave later. She was like, hey, it's at the nigga plate. Now she anti-dick shit, dick paper. Got her in the house playing with the vibrator. Now you gotta kick, push, gotta turn skater. He ain't with a break, he just a heartbreak. Feeling like I'm always going through the storm. I got beef with Mother Nature. Gon' have a little fun, gon' do it, mate. Gon' pour a double shot, be a shot take. Gon' live a little bit before life takes. Laugh now, cry, let it be self-fake. Ha, 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 ha,
I like that, man. I'm not gonna hold you. I like that. That's unusual from YG. I like that. That's giving me.
I'm a huge fan of YG.
Yeah, you know, but you know, with him, it's always the West Coast turn up, you know, blood walk. You know what I mean? Just showing his true colors. But I feel like artistically, that's something that you don't hear from him. I feel like he took his time with it. You know, the beat, even production wise, that's not the turn up. You know, the violent, the aggressive tone. But I like, you know, I can understand him. You know, I'm following the story. And I might get killed for this, but it gives me a little Tupac vibe. You know what I mean? It gives me a little, you know, introspective, talking shit, you know, talking personal, talking third party about other people. I mean, I that's what I was thinking. I might, you know, maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm a little off because of the hookah, but
listen, perspective is never wrong.
Nah, but that was my guy right there. YG, Laugh Now, Cry Later, new release right here on the Roundup. Nah, big up YG. So you know, Ivy, what we got, baby?
Ivy. Okay, Lowkey. Well, this pick that I have is from an artist. Her name is Coi Leray. I've had my eye on her for some time. Actually, was it last year that I did She's Next for Revolt? She was on that show. On her way up. Is somebody that I had my eye on. I just love her style. She came out with a record today called Better Days. And Fetty Wap is also on the record. Yeah, I think she's really dope. Let's get into it.
All right.
I can never love a boy who don't even love himself. It's time to go our separate ways. Oh, here the gang in the family, I swear I don't need no one else. Now we seeing better days. Oh, now we see better days. You was praying on my downfall. Wish I never even fought with you. They throwing dirt up on my name. Yeah, I'm playing special, bitch. I just wish you just stay in your lane. Yeah, I've been a foreign nigga for the nigga ain't had no break. Goddamn, I'm on the way. I'm high as a pedestal, and my rollies they both look identical. You can't see the drip from the garbage. Let's see how the shit on my booty, so can't let a nigga fuck with the brain. The only thing that you good for is brain. When you see me and don't even speak, all that shit don't mean nothing to me. I can never love a boy who don't even love himself. It's time to go our separate ways. Oh, take care of the gang and the family. I swear I don't need no one else. Now we seeing better days. Oh, I can never love a boy who don't even love himself. It's time to go our separate ways. Oh, take care of the gang and the family. I swear I don't need no one else. Now we seeing better days. Oh,
I can never love a girl who can't love herself. Cause all you do is play. And I can eat with a dog.
Think of Fetty Wap. Y'all can hear the rest of that song on all streaming platforms.
Right.
She's
I like it.
Usually one of those artists that be giving like real aggressive turn up vibes.
Yeah.
And she also gives vibes like this. And I think this is from a very personal point in
That's
her
what I
life.
felt. That's what I got. That's what I got from that.
Yeah, I like the record, and it sounds very duetty.
Yeah.
Because Fetty is now talking, from what I heard. Like he flipped her verse. So I think that was dope.
No, I like when the women.
Bro.
No, that's the way you said it. That's why it made me laugh. No, I like when the women talk from that perspective. What?
Wait.
What?
Somebody's
What?
coming.
Who?
Somebody's coming.
Who that?
Hold on, get me in there.
Oh, what's up? When you in here, bro? Turn your screen
Yeah,
on. There we
in there
go.
one time.
Mozzie!
Mozzie's in the building, man.
Yeah, what's up with my squad? Y'all,
Congratulations!
Mozzie,
Thank you.
What's up, Mozzie? First off, how you feeling tonight, man? How you doing tonight, man?
Overly excited. You know, I got all the jitters, the butterflies.
Yeah.
You know that when you finna ask a girl out when you in the 4th grade. I'm turned right now, man, and I'm just waiting on the people. The people criticism.
Why? So, Mozzie, are you in LA? Are you in Sacramento, the hometown? Where you at, Mozzie? I'm
in LA. I be back and forth to Sacramento, but I'm in LA right now. I got a lot of squadron with me in here. We
right.
Just waiting it due to the fact that the coronavirus, you know what I'm saying, took over. Yeah. So we gathered up a huddle and we celebrating it.
And I want to ask, well, one, like Ivy just mentioned, I want to congratulate you. Beyond Bulletproof is now on every streaming service. Tidal, Apple, Spotify, Google, Pandora, wherever you stream your music, YouTube, it's all there. So I want to ask you, is the weight lifted off the shoulders now that the project is out? I know that's a big burden and you want to make sure the people get it, but because the coronavirus and the quarantine has us in the house, people can focus more on, it's getting real.
Yeah.
How do you feel about, just the situation that you're in, releasing a new body of work?
Nah, I most definitely feel like weight been lifted off my shoulders. I've been waiting. I've been anticipating it like the people have. Just the whole everything, the rollout of it.
Yeah.
Just the vibe, and I hate the fact that we uncertain about touring.
Right.
But other than that, man, I'm juiced. It's like you said, man, it's a big weight because I put so much, it's so much that went into this specific album. I gave him so much of me. And I'm excited to see the response.
Nice.
Mozzie, I want you to tell me about the title of your album because it sounds so powerful, and I know that there's a story behind it. I want you to tell it to me and explain why you named your album Beyond Bulletproof.
Beyond Bulletproof. If I could just, make a short story shorter, it's to love one unconditionally. We holler bulletproof to one another. Instead of saying I love you to one of our bros or somebody we love dearly, we just say bulletproof. If you go to jail and you gotta leave somebody who doing 22 years, and we walk down to their cell and we be like, "Nigga, I love you to death. It's bulletproof, brother. I'm gonna stay tapped in with you, whatever the case." And I'm just letting it be known that it's beyond bulletproof. The type of love that, that I dish out, it be unconditional. It's beyond bulletproof love. I love you a little more than that. So that's the whole, layout as far as the name of the album is just to love one unconditionally. And I think the album is just targeted the forgotten, the speechless, the overlooked, the ones we unconsciously look down upon. The society within society. Mm-hmm. So, I'm just letting them know that it's beyond bulletproof with them. I look at them no different. A lot of these people I was raised by, and I got a real relationship and an unconditional love for them.
And I was tapped in for a minute last night when you did your album release via Empire. Shout out to Empire Distribution.
Shout out to Empire.
For taking care of you. And during one of the songs, you shouted out one of the big homies, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you can expand, obviously we don't want to get too much in your business, but if you can expand on that relationship, if you do have a relationship with, the OG, talk about that. What's that kind of relationship like? Is it music? Is it personal? Is it, this OG talk? Like, what's that like?
Nah, he breathed on me. I think he had a tour and he tapped in with me. And I didn't get to see the message. It it probably got lost in the sauce or whatever the case. But when I was reaching out to him, or somehow, some way, I tapped into his DM, and I seen that he been tapped in with me. And on the dribble, I was very appreciative and just humbled by that whole situation, because one of his 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance. So back on, I grew up on that. That's what made me want to rap. You feel me? And he West Coast. And murder was the case that they get. Come on, that's Snoop. That's the fella. So just reaching out and just tapping in with me on any type of level was just hella dope, and I was hella inspired by that. And I reached out to him. He been functioning with me on the gram. I think we done did some music, me, him, and Trey the Truth. He killed me on the track, so
nice.
I'm a smother him on something.
But
that's the fella, man, big dog, man. And I was truly inspired by his marathon alone.
That's dope. Talk to him, Ivy.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm looking through your track list, and I see some really dope features. One of them that stood out to me is Shorty Shorty. He's definitely still emerging. Talk to me about the relationship between you and Shorty Shorty and how that collaboration came about.
That's my dog. That specific collaboration, I think he invited me to the studio to come cook up. I slithered up to the studio. He throw on a song. I do my Dougie. You know what I'm saying? I move on that. If we pull up another song, I do my Dougie. You know what I'm saying? I moonwalk on that thing. And then, when I leave the studio, I'm slapping him, and I'm like, this album material.
Yeah.
I need this. I call my squadron like, hey, bro, you call Shorty telling we need this. Like, you know what I'm saying? We try to convince him that I need that. And I hung up. I realized that I don't think Brett gonna be able to pull it off, so I had to call him myself. Check it out, brother, I need this. Whatever we gotta do, man, you know what I'm saying? Me talking about it, Israeli do like. So he said it was Gucci and Gabbana. I ran the play, put another verse on there, and there you have it.
Listen, man, your storytelling ability just outside the music and your energy is bar none. And
for real.
And the energy is needed right now because of the pandemic that we are in. And just outside of the music, because I want to get to one of your songs before we let you go, but outside of the music, how are you feeling, you know, I asked you earlier that the music's out and this, and the third, but there are things that you can't do no more. You can't touch down with the team. You can't go to the studio. Can't go to strip clubs, whoop-de-whoop. You can't go to the block. Whatever the hell you be doing. What is it that, you know, Mozzie does when he wakes up and knowing you're restricted to a certain environment? How does that, you know, fuck with your head?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it's Gucci. I'm enjoying the whole roller coaster of this shit, man. I wake up and get straight to it. Whether I write first, whether I be helping my daughters with homework and I'm making waffles and, you know, eggs and bacon, or I go straight to the studio. I just build like a little compound for the gangland. So, you know, I'm building it. And majority of my time been going towards that, as far as just building the studio, you know, putting the soundproof walls in there, laying down new floor, redoing the roof, blase. And I've been really enjoying that. I've been feeling like Timmy the Tool Man or Bob the Builder.
I was going to say, you fucking Mozzie the Builder. Like,
yeah, Mozzie the Builder. My Mozzie the Builder hype.
Nah, that's love, brother. And we don't, like I said, we don't want to keep you too long because you got a lot of rounds to make and you're celebrating. And me and Ivy are a pleasure to have you. But before we let you go, I want to get into a track that I love from the project, you know, even though I just, you know, I've been listening to it, but it's called Boys to Men. Ooh. And, you know, this is a track that, you know, you talk about, you know, friendships and you talk about situations. And before we get into it, I just would love your perspective about this track before we give it to the world.
If you ain't taking kids don't understand, dog. Nightmares of being captured in a standoff. I ain't even make it to a Raymond for she ran off. Them cold cups will turn a boy into a man, y'all. Them cold cups, they'll turn a boy into a man. You know, you get out here in these streets and participate in these illegal activities and, you know, this lifestyle that we live and end up facing 20, 30 years. And when they say 20, 30 years, they mean 20, 30 years. And they stand on that. So you could be 16, 17 on your way to go do a dub piece. And, you know, you getting out when you 47 and with good time, maybe 37. So them cold cuffs will turn a boy into a man. You know what I'm saying? It'll take away your childhood, man, and introduce you to manhood fast. So them cold cuffs will turn a boy into a... If he ain't taking kids don't understand, dog. I don't understand, dog. You know what I'm saying? Man, I just don't understand how a man can have children, you know what I'm saying, identical twins. They get flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood, and not be a provider and not stand on that. I don't care who is with, who is by, what our relationship is. I'm standing on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to war behind that. And if you not, I don't understand you. I don't know what type of nigga. I just don't understand, dog. That whole song right there is just, it's a lot of truth in it. It's a lot of good game, a lot of good ism, man. And it was easy for me to make because it was naturally oozing out.
You know, Ivy, you know, this is, you know, I could talk to him all fucking night. You know, I'm not going to hold you.
I mean, yo, I could honestly, I put my arm up. I'm like, I'm tuned in. I definitely have to applaud your ability to really express everything. Like, this is a miracle. You might have to give, like, media lessons to a lot of other people. No shade or facts. But you have a song out, a video, Unethical and Deceitful. Oof. Talk to me about it. Talk to me.
Unethical and Deceitful. I made it the intro because I just felt like it was that powerful. I felt like it, and I didn't, you know, even though this is this album is, I'm spreading love the Brooklyn way, I still wanted to stand on that Hell Game Mozzie. I still wanted to stand on that sturdiness and give them what I came in the game with, and it's very similar to Blah Da Da. I went crazy in there. Once more, a song full of jewels, good game, ism, wisdom. It was easy for me to make also. I love that. I memorized that verse. I know that verse by heart. I done played that song so many times. I knew it was going on the album. I knew it was going to be in the first 3. I didn't know if I was going to make it the intro, but it kind of forced its way in just because it's sturdy. So Unethical and Deceitful, Brazy, favorite song. One of my favorite songs.
Can I say that that's your favorite song off the album?
You can say that. You can say that. I love that Shorty Shorty song. But when it come to like wordplay, and if I had to pick one thing for A&R to hear, or it'd be unethical and deceitful.
And I was about to ask you that. I'm like, which one song would highlight and showcase who
it
you
ain't
are?
my radio song, because I got that really wanna be with you.
That fab joint that can't let you go. I felt that one too.
But if we talk about Mozzie, if you want a description of who Mozzie is, you gotta put that unethical and deceitful. That's him.
Ooh, we like that.
You know what we're gonna do? I feel like that, since that's what he is feeling the most, I feel like we should end this interview, Ivy and Mozzie, with that track right there, because
we gonna premiere right here on the Roundup.
The one thing you want the world to hear what you sound like.
Premiere.
And we want you to stay on the line before we take you out of here. We want you to stay on the line while we run this joint. So this is Unethical and Deceitful from Mozzie's new project, Beyond Bulletproof, everywhere right now. But you getting an exclusive, vibage, the performance.
Premiere.
Unethical, Deceitful by Mozzie right here on the Roundup. And we out here just chilling, man, in this pandemic. Let's get to it real quick. And you can rap along, Mozzie. Give us a little live performance. Rock out with us.
Hey, go Mozzie. Go Mozzie.
So the lawyer got it handled.
Disrespected when I kick his head on me, candle. Lady making slow down, full sandal, change the candle. Put it on the little down, full sucker through. Double homicide, we went up the two. We're about to lose a funk with trap. I don't fuck with do, we bunkable. It's pretty Cali face, till I hit seven. What the heck? Never mind the body, y'all didn't get on my vibe. You say, do you know that you lonely and bitch you are? Fuck your time. My brother got money with 85. I'm a crowd about it either, respecting his state of mind. I'm a dog at a line of the five. Now my comrades support the single mothers. We love you, baby, you got that. Convict the niggas is Gucci. We gotta stop that.
Listen, man, Mozzie, this is your night, man. I want you to go enjoy this, man. Take your Zoom calls, take your IGs, take your house parties, take everything you got to do, take your FaceTime. Mozzie, congratulations, man. We are a pleasure. We are honored to have you on this program. This is the Roundup, me and Ivy Rivera. Mozzie, please be safe out there. Celebrate.
Appreciate y'all. You already know we locked in for a lifetime. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Bulletproof. You heard me on.
What up, Ivy Rivera? What's good, baby?
Lowkey,
yeah, man. So, you of course, you have this beautiful ear for music, and
so do you. Oh
everyone loves your music. So, what was that last pick? No, what was that last pick you played? Because I like her. I like her voice. I like her tone.
I played Coi Leray with Fetty Wap, Better Days.
Nice. Okay. So I'm getting into my last pick of the new music roundup. Obviously, the secret's out the bag. Drake dropped a new project. It's called, Dark Lane Demo Tapes. I don't know what that means, but Drake is very, whatever.
I don't know. I decided to call him Drake. I just feel like it sounds better.
Wait, when you call Drake?
Drake.
What do you like?
You gotta roll the R.
Wait, you sound like you're Russian and Spanish in the same tone. If that's the case, listen, I'm not doing this with you tonight. I'm not doing this with you tonight. But you sound like you're Russian and Spanish. So let's get to another Drake selection off that Dark Lane Demo Tapes. This one features Playboi Carti, who released a new track, I think 2 weeks ago, called Meh.
And congratulations, he just had a baby with Iggy Azalea.
Yes. New life, more life, new life. That's very, very good for him. So this one is called Pain 1993, and it's obviously available on Drake's new tape. You can stream it anywhere: Apple, Tidal, Spotify, Google, and Pandora, and YouTube. So let's get to this right now, if my Apple Music will allow it. There we go.
Hey, niggas ain't got it today. Niggas just got it up. I put that top left. I love my Carti to death. Hype Williams, Lil X. If you don't say it direct, give a fuck. Yeah. I put some ice on her hand. I let her take it in advance. She wasn't going as planned. I put a shit in the pan. She gotta move with a plan. Her she went back to a man. Give a fuck. I just put a wagon in the driveway. You know I did. When I shoot my shot, it's look sideways going in. Me and Lil Sicko sitting sideways, breaking things. We could be an anti-social nigga, now I'm making friends. I just got a mansion, not in person, it's a beach front. If she bringing 4 friends, I know I hit at least one. Got a mom headed by the pool and they greased up. Police in my city, man, I keep it pockets greased up. Me and Capo trying to leave our market piece of east up. Ain't nobody making too much money over beach stuff. But I be a rapper cause I'm never with the sweet stuff. Daddy came from Mexico, she knows she got the sweet stuff. Hey.
Listen, man, that boy can't miss. I'm sorry. That boy can't miss. That boy can't.
You have no idea the choreo I was doing over here.
That boy, listen, man, you know, as much shit as we talk about Drake and if he's better than Ho, if he's the greatest of all time, that boy just knows how to make music and knows how to flow and knows how to incorporate the cultures and knows how to rock with, you know, the R&B heavy hitters. He's got to join with Chris Brown, then he's got to join with Fivio, then he's got to join with Future, then he's got to join with.
Get it.
My fault.
You love Drake. You love him.
No, because no. I'm gonna make a public service announcement right now. I do not hate Drake.
You love Drake.
I love Drake. But I gotta give the nigga I gotta give him his rip shots. I gotta let him know. We did the same thing with Ho. We did the same thing with Nas. We did the same thing with Big. You gotta give these niggas that rim shot. Yeah, and give him his flowers, but we also gotta bring him down sometimes when he doesn't make the greatest. But you know, even though these are loosies and these are like leaks, whatever, like the guy knows how to make music. And it's just, you know, it's imperative that people of the culture and people that have platforms like this, you know, showcase that he does know how to make music and he does know how to make hits and he does know how to rap. And it is what it is. He's very, very, you know, he's well-versed, very well-versed. And, you know, so, you know, Dark, you know.
A really nice house.
Oh my God. That's a Russian mansion right there.
That's why you gotta call him Drake.
Drake. So yeah, that was pain. I can't, bro. I can't be serious with you on the show.
But
that was pain. 1993.
Really shakes the room more than Drake.
Who?
Beyonce.
Oh, we're gonna get into this one.
Wow.
Yo, that was good. You ended off with that was good. Okay. Cause I was like, I'm like, when's she gonna play that? Like I'm like, oh, she's saving for the last.
Man, you know I gotta save the best for last.
Got you, my G.
Wow. You wanna talk about, like, she has a record of just making the world stop. You could be mad at one thing, you could be in the middle of eating mac and cheese or whatever, and you hear Beyonce and everything is paused. You gotta focus. That's it. Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, H-Town Hotties come together to give you the Savage remix, and it's probably like one of the best remixes I've heard in a while.
And we have to also add, despite them coming together for this beautiful remix, they are donating the proceeds to these streams to the families of, you know, pandemic and quarantine, you know, people who are going, out in Houston. They're going, all of this money from the streams are going right to those families. And
you know,
right
Beyonce is very intentional.
Oh, listen, we know what's up.
She's not about to make an appearance just to make an appearance.
Nah, we gonna turn up for the ladies and we gonna help the city. So we gotta, you know, and it's just not Beyonce, it's Megan. Yeah, it's Megan and Beyonce. You know, the new young G coming in with the OG and making a ratchet tune.
And I just want to say, Jay-Z wrote probably the best bar on this song.
Listen, I got a lot of flack for that, for saying Hov wrote that verse. And I'm like, yes, he wrote that verse, but
Me not care.
Me not care.
It's great, and we're gonna play it right now. Me not care. Maybe not. Wait, we gotta run that back.
Run that back. Hold on.
Wanna fuck with me and turn this motherfucker up 800 degrees. Team eat chefs cause she's a treat. She's so bougie, never tea. I'm a savage, had a tooth nasty. Talk big shit, but my bank account match it. Hood, but I'm classy. Rich, but I'm ratchet. Haters kept my name in their mouth, now they gagging. Bougie. He say the way that thing move is a movie. I told him, bro, we gotta keep it lowly, lead a room key. I done bled the block and now it's hot, bitch, I'm Tunchi. I'm mood and I'm moody. I'm a savage, okay. Classy, bougie, ratchet, okay. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid, what was happening? What was happening? Bitch, I'm a savage, okay. Classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid, what was happening? Bitch, what was happening? Hips tick tock when I dance. On that demon time, she might start her OnlyFans. Big B and that B stands for bands. If you wanna see some real ass, baby, here's your chance. I say left cheek, right cheek, drop it low this wine. Texas up in this thing, beat you up on this game. I be talking my friend, gang, 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 gang. You don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain. You don't give me hype, write my name in ice. Can't argue with these lazy bitches, I just raise my price. I'm a boss, I'm a leader, I pull up in my two-seater and my mama was a savage. Pick up, got this shit from Tina, I'm a savage. Yeah, classy, bougie.
Yo, people be trying to blame Beyonce for rapping, but she smoked this.
Bro, if she put out a rapping, singing album tomorrow, I would be all over it. All over it. And it's so beautiful just to see how tapped in the Carters are with social media and what we talk about on a daily. You're talking about TikTok. As much as they be off it. Right. But you're talking about TikTok, you're talking about Demon Time, and you're talking about OnlyFans. That's just how you know how aware they are with what the kids are talking about. And that's what makes them relevant. That's what keeps them fresh. That's what keeps them fun. And then you get on a track with, Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? And now all this does is just reinvents the videos on TikTok. You know what I mean?
And it makes everybody love Beyonce even more because she embraced the H-Town hottie.
Yeah.
And that's what she wanted.
Yeah, and
so
she's been an H-Town hottie. And it's great, it's great to see her acknowledge the new H-Town hottie coming up and give her respect, and then be a philanthropist and throwing the money to the families that are suffering from the coronavirus. You can't, this was a perfectly executed situation. How do you
I have no complaints?
How do you even, look at her crazy? You know what I mean? Yeah. We're having fun. And sometimes the fun has to come to an end, but before the fun comes to an end, we got to give these unsigned artists a platform.
And I was about to say, hello.
No. I will never. You know what I mean? I would never. So I'll start things off if my computer would get right. So her name is Lady London.
Freaking love her.
Lady London. She has Lady Lundays on Mondays. What she does, she puts out a freestyle and gets busy. And I need y'all to go to her Twitter and Instagram, Lady London. She can spit. She's a big fan of Hov. Howard University graduate. So she's articulate, special. But I believe this girl is up next, and this is her latest single in 2020. And we call this Lie, but she speaks from a woman's perspective and she speaks detailed. And Ivy, I think you're gonna love this shit. So let's get into this.
Okay.
Yeah. We never talk about what happened in the Ritz. I was see you walking out and laughing with a bitch. Had me hurt to see passing the six. I threw my shit up in reverse and had it backwards in the whip. Like, where you going? Have my products with emphasis on the pedal. You gonna fuck with some bitches that's on my level. Every time I see you with shorty, I start to think if you saw me and her, then maybe you really just thought you settled. You search for me and every woman you meet. You fun calling me every moment you train. You say that I'm the one who knows you and the only one who notices your every single focus and I stop and think. So why play me? Why is it you forsake me? When every time I notice you trying, you can't replace me. I'm back crying, I know when you about to get it. That'll be the last time that you told me off my picture. And then get my fucking phone.
Listen, man, that girl can talk.
Yo.
That girl can talk.
Lady London. If you don't know who Lady London is, she is very discoverable on social media.
Yes.
She has a way of just like serious. What is it that she freaking said? The rubato of the bottle. What? She's got
a lot.
2 seconds.
Nah, go ahead.
Hold up.
I need y'all to really tap into Lady London, man. That girl is she's something very special, and when the right people get a hold of her and really put that oomph on her music. Not to say that it's not there, but there's a very, very big thing that's brewing with that young lady.
Aristotle of bravado.
There
it is. I knew it rhymed.
Nah, of course. It got to. But that girl is special. That girl is very, very special.
1,000%, I agree.
And personality, personality on 1,000. But that girl there's something there that we're gonna see very, very soon. So I just wanted to give the Revolt TV viewership a little inside peek to what this lady has.
You heard it first. You heard that new.
Oh, cute, like, you asshole.
There?
Cute, you asshole.
Cute. My
Cute.
turn.
Cute.
Okay, so I have my pick. Straight out of the Bronx. It's artist by the name of Sporty K. Okay. She and I have a personal relationship, and I'm not gonna be bringing all my cousins and stuff on this, but I just want to give a highlight on this girl because when we were in college radio together, she was just so ahead of her time, and I couldn't understand it. And now it makes all the sense in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like she just had a certain type of vision, and it took a while for me to catch up, and I caught up.
Nice.
And she has this song that is really like when you are just tired of like trying to please people. Yeah. And you just, she has a thing with being impatient.
As a lot of women do.
As a lot of people do. Let's say that.
Women.
People. And the song is called Bad Temper.
Okay.
I'ma just,
let's run it.
Her shit. Her name is Sporty K.
Let's run that.
Hold up. Let me give you some volume, shawty.
Come on, man. Come on. There we go.
I burn bridges and I walk on water. I'm suited up, ready to kill bitches in every quarter. This year, the team different. I clipped anybody who laid it and couldn't finish. My work ethic up to par, bro. It's disrespectful when niggas ain't working just as hard, yo. I don't mind being a leader, but you can sit up at this table empty-handed either. Nah, who got me? I got me. I don't need nobody. Fucking hands out by 2 feet, stand proud. I ain't screaming, nigga. I'm just talking very loud. I'm just saying, nigga, I need money, not the clouds. And can you please keep that lean and fake shit from around me? I be smoking grade A sticky like Penny Proud Teeth. I did these niggas hit my line and ask for PC. As if they was going hard doing OT. I'm OT doing OT. I OT. I'm probably Mac died, not the same for little Pete. My favorite antique and favorite too cheap. They say I'm too vulgar. They say I'm too street. They trying to turn me Nicki. I'm going full meat. I'm dream chasing. This cardio make me feel amazing. I was just an underdog and now my city crazy. Shit is crazy. I lost the
She took that.
I like for one, I like the production because it gives her room to breathe And then I like her tone. I like her tone is very aggressive, but it's not overbearing. And then I just like her flow.
Yes.
Like I love when rappers talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and she has a lot of captionable shit up in here.
Yeah,
I'm sorry I was rapping over her, but like,
nah, nigga, this is what we do.
Some standout lyrics.
I like when rappers, specifically females, I like when they talk to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like the niggas mumble and niggas, you know, we have our favorites and we have our people we vibe to. But like, you know, London talking to us, her talking to us, Tiara Whack talking to us, even like Doja Cat talking to us. You feel what I'm saying? I like when they talk directly to us, whether it's negative or positive. Yep. And I feel like Shorty is really talking to us. You feel what I'm saying? So that, you know, again, you know, there you are with the beautiful A&R ear. There it is, Ivy Rivera. The pulse, finger on the pulse. I gotta give it to you. You have not missed.
40K.
Yeah, man.
Big Bronx. Shout out to her.
Not missed.
Yes, that was my so.
Listen, man, Ivy, you know, unfortunately, this is the roundup, but this is the wrap up. I was
trying to figure out where you were going with it.
Nah, you know, I'm good with the words. You know, I can put it together. I can put it together. But nah, man, you know, shout out to Mozzie. Beyond Bulletproof is out now. YG's new single's out now. Drake's new project is out now. You can find all these unsigned. We'll put out a list, and so you can find these unsigned hype, which is out now. And man, I'm honored to do this, and I love this. You know, I love to do this. And Ivy, I would not have anybody else in my screen view than you. And shout to DJ Steph Cakes, who's always yelling in the background. Shout out to Steph Cakes, who's always yelling in the background. Shout out to Steph Cakes, who be whispering on Call of Duty while I'm filming.
Nah, man. Shouts to the homie. You know, this is our new norm. So, you know, everybody who get in. So shout out to
Thanks. Yes, this is another episode of the Roundup. We'll see you next Friday. Stay tuned. Love, you already know.
Love.